welcome to West Sun TV's presentation of high school football, streaming live to you on a Friday night from Paulsbo, Washington, and the rest of the world, thanks to the KitsapSun.com. I'm the Dr. Doc Parr. Spencer Anderson's on the camera and the computer for you. And my partner in that other mic is Dave Ziesmer, and I think we're going to have a good game tonight, Dave.
I saw the schedule the first part of the year. It was about 3 weeks ago. I looked at it. I thought, that's going to be a special game. CK is so vastly improved this year. Speed. I talked to some coaches on the CK squad, and absolute speed against the number 6 team in the state, North Kitsap Vikings.
Yeah, they're doing a little do-si-do out there.
Yep. Whoops, wrong side.
But Kitty and I had the CK Ole game, the famous or infamous Battle of Buckland Hill last week, and boy, that was a good-looking CK team. And of course, the North Kitsap Vikings, last year's Olympic League champion, as you mentioned, 6 in the state in the 2As, and for the last 2 years, we followed them deepest into the postseason of any of our Kitsap County teams.
And this kind of could be a kind of a barometer for CK now, because they look like they're going to be very special this year. And let's see what they do against North tonight, because I'm just so anxious to see this game.
North will be kicking off to the Central Kitsap Cougars. North in their home purple and gold, CK in the white and orange helmets as we get ready to kick her off here at Viking Stadium. Nice kick down to about the 12-13 yard line. Picked up there, and some good defense to stop him to about a 7-8 yard run back, Dave.
Special teams for North tonight already. A great start. They kicked it to the one side of the field on the north side, and they pretty much had him done. He had no room to run. Great job by special teams of North.
All right, so the ball will be placed at about the 21 yard line of the Cougars, and that's where they're going to start out. Making that shotgun with one man behind him, CK's quarterback. Quick handoff, and right over that
fumble.
right ball's on the ground. And they're going to say that North Kitsap will retain the possession.
Already with the little hole, that running back with just a burst of speed, you can see him take the ball right up the middle.
Second down now, and they picked up about 4 on that one. Yeah, pretty good D there, dropped him in the backfield.
Yeah.
And, yep, false start.
You could see that one from the beginning. Just nothing clicked on that play right there.
Well, Bradley Dykstra, one of the co-captains of the Cougars, is QBing out there, number 15. Second down now, moving back 5, back just about that original line of scrimmage. Again, handoff to that back behind the quarterback, and nothing doing there.
Number 55, Connor Westby, with the tackle on the inside. So far, CK is just not moving the ball to start this game. North is playing great defense right now.
Third down and back to just about 10 yards to go for that first down for the Cougs. Bad short drop back, going to the air, and overthrows the intended receiver, number 11, Elijah McGee, who Elijah is a speedster out there, Dave.
Dykstra threw the ball really, really well. Just a nice touch on the ball. Just defensive and offensive receivers and defensive back got their feet caught in between.
Well, the old North Kitsap Viking defense held there, and in the preseason, it was predicted that the Vikings D would be pretty good.
Nice punt, about a 35-yard punt. The key with CK's defense is let North run the ball and keep it on the inside because CK's got speed on the outside.
The Vikings will take it on their own 42-yard line. Oh, bounces off the block out to the 50-yard line. Nice run there to start things out for the Vikings for Dax Solis. And we'll probably be calling his name quite a bit tonight, Dave.
He is a special player. He gets that ball and he's on the outside, and it's like the players just don't want to tackle him. He's just a bruising runner.
Well, he wanted to do 2,000 yards this season. And of course, that would be quite the accomplishment.
Right.
The record for North Kitsap held by Dave Mariner in 1948. And no, I was not around. Quite. And nowhere to go. Good defense. 2 Cougars in there to stop that. Number 5 and number 13, Derrickis Wellborn and Tristan Barr. So that'll move them up to the 45-yard line of the Cougars into Cougar territory. And second down.
We're trips. Austin back up. Ice. Up over!
Roll out to this near side. Man, wide open at the... they're going to say he was out of bounds. Did not have that foot in.
Yeah, you could see when he caught, he was way up in the air, and he just couldn't control his body to get in bounds.
That was
Great
Alex,
catch.
Alex Riefalong. Bringing up third down now. Third down and 12 for the North Kitsap first down. So far, both teams showing some strong defense out there, Dave.
I like CK's with their nice fake.
And again, wide open there. Now, short secondary, number 44 for the Vikings picks it up, and that would be Alden Alsop, or Aiden Alsop.
I'll tell you what, that's a tight end. That's how you catch a ball, turn and get you yards. He just turned and went forward.
I do like the tight end position, all right.
Yards after catch.
And that moves the ball down to the Cougar 25-yard line for the Vikings. That'll be a first down. We're at the 9-minute mark here in quarter number 1 up in Paulsbo.
It's a great drive by North right now.
No. Yeah, that one's going to be stopped at the line of scrimmage. Nice job by the CK defense. And one thing I've saw last week and this week, the CK defense, it's not just one guy. It's 2 or 3 or 4 guys in there.
There was 4 or 5 guys tackling Dax on that. And he didn't go down.
Oh, we saw that a bit last year. Dax at 6'1", 220 is a good size for a running back.
Most of the time, Dax is going to get the ball tonight, so they're going to key on him. And they're going to have probably a spy that just goes on him. Little reverse.
And again, got them all tied up. They're going to maybe get back to the line of scrimmage there.
Number 56.
They got a little bit of post-play action there. The yellow hanky comes flying out. Our head man out there in the white hat is Dave Paul. And we'll have to see
Ezekiel Sosu, I hope that pronounced it right, grabbed his jersey from behind and pulled him down. Wouldn't let him go.
Man, unsportsman against the North Kitsap Vikings.
A little bit of extracurricular activity after the play. A little tempers flare a little bit.
Well, this is such a good rivalry, especially the way both these teams are playing now. And actually, I can't remember if they played last year, CKNK. I don't think, did they? Yeah,
No, they did not.
George Edgar's saying one thing, Dave Ziesmer saying another.
I
don't remember.
I can't remember.
We didn't do it, I know that. But it is, I think it's a great rivalry between, especially, like you said, this is going to be a real good test for both sides, you know, for both CK and NK. CK pretty much had their way last week at Olympic, but it's a little different tonight, Dave.
Yeah, North is just a little bit better team.
Stick!
Back in the shotgun, looking for somewhere to get it to. Oh, broke a couple tackles. And ball is on the ground again. CK is pointing their direction. I have not.
Blackmore was just fighting to get yards. He got away from the first.
And CK gets it.
Yeah.
Yep.
First defenders, and he just tried to all he might try to get more yards, and sometimes that can be a bad thing because pretty soon you are going to lose the ball.
CK takes over at their own just about 40-yard line.
Good field position.
And nothing there.
What a stick.
That was some D.
Number 35.
Back at that short shotgun there, number 15, the quarterback for the Central Kitsap Cougars, Brad Dykstra. Oh, look out, around that side, and some major running room, and it's going to take a few Vikings.
4 Vikings to pull him down. He kept on his feet, just churning.
Number 7.
Another flag. We got another flag against North, it looks like.
That was Diego McFadden around that far side.
Once he gets in the open field, he's tough to stop.
Uh-oh. Unsportsman against the Central Kitsap Cougars. So they will give back that first unsportsmanlike.
That will be a first down anyway, because it's on a dead ball, which means the play finished, and now go back 15 yards. You got to hold your tempers in this game. These unsportsmanlike will kill you.
You know, and we did not see, I don't think, any unsportsmanlike or even personal fouls last week. And that'll move the ball back to the Central Kitsap 48-yard line. First down for the Cougars. And Dykstra there with one man behind him, and that's Diego McFadden. And a referee's time here.
Coach Jeff Weibel of North Kitsap is asking the line judge about what happened. He's explaining. That's the way you're supposed to do it. You tell him what happened, then you get out of there and you start the game.
And who else we got out there? The ump is Mike Henson, the headlinesman Clint Huffman, the line judge Scott Erickson, and the back judge Art Claflin. Oh, look out. There's some running room into the North Kitsap territory. Pushed back eventually. Pretty good running there by Aiden Alsop. Or not Aiden, Diego McFadden, excuse me.
That's an iffy play. You just can't pick up the quarterback and slam him down. That's a close to a personal foul, but they didn't call it.
It'll bring up 2nd down and 7 for the Cougars. And and that time McFadden got nowhere. Great job by number 55 for the Vikings. That would be Connor Westby. I think we've called his name already once or twice.
I am impressed with North's defensive line tonight. They are pulling stunts, and we got a hold against CK.
Well, so that'll move them back 10 if they take it, which I assume they will. Maybe not. Yep, coach says push him back. Coach Jeff Weibel for the North Kitsap Vikings, and of course Coach Mark Keel, the head man with those Cougars.
When you take the penalty like that, you get them back on their own side of the 50, which is kind of a mind thing there. You just, okay, now we got to get on the other side of the field. So
well, and now it's 2nd down, but 17 to go for that 1st down. Oh, Dykstra's going to go down behind the line of scrimmage.
Number 44, Garrett Hall, another stick, 5'9", 200-pound senior.
Man, those guys are getting in there quick, Dave.
That's how you tackle. That's just...
3rd down, loss of 2, 19 to go now for that 1st for CK. Man goes in motion in front of the quarterback. Short drop back, he's going to the air, he's got a man open, and hits a reception. Number 11 for the Cougars, Elijah McGee, outran the defense.
There's that speed again. He beat the defender, and a great touch pass by Dykstra. That's just a great pass.
Yeah, so that 19 yards on 3rd down taken care of. And the Cougars have a 1st down at the 31-yard line of the North Kitsap Vikings. We've got about 5 minutes to go here in number 1. 2 men back there. Handoff goes around to McGee around that far side. He's going to pick up 3 or 4 on that one.
McGee just couldn't get around the edge. North played that perfectly. You just wait, and you just follow the ball player, and the runner's just trying to find the hole. It didn't happen. Great job by North's defense again.
He'll give him about a yard and a half, maybe 2 on that pickup. 2nd down and 8. Man, not bad for going up through that, pretty much through the gut. McFadden there had a good look at a bit of a hole.
He gets that ball and he finds that hole real quick, and he got about 3 yards on a hole that really wasn't there.
3rd down and about 5 now for the Cougars. Dykstra back there with McFadden behind him. Wants to go up to the air, going deep. Oh man! That was like as good a defense as you could play, and it didn't matter.
He got his hand on the ball, and the pass was perfect, right over the outstretched arms of the defender. Can't see who the defender was. That's just a great concentration on the catch.
That sure was.
That is just incredible.
And like I said, you couldn't have played D much better. And that puts the first points on the board for the Central Kitsap Cougars, and they will attempt a PAT.
He also beat his defender. He just ran right past him, and once again, speed. You get around past your defender, you're toast.
No, that's a pretty good looking boot there.
There you go. Very strong.
That'd be Ben Maxwell. And I believe the score was Jaquarius Conley. So Cougars marching downfield and finally put some points on the board. And that's at the 4-minute mark here in the first quarter.
And with the big penalty of 15 yards and that long pass.
Penalty a couple of times there, both sides, but yeah, Central Kitsap was moving the wrong direction for a while. Righted the ship.
Big on the start of that was the big fumble recovery for CK. Turnovers.
And there have been a couple so far, and we're still in the first quarter. Joel Ingram back deep for North, as well as Joshua Laura Stackhouse.
That touchdown is a confidence builder for CK. They know they can play with North now.
Maxwell is the kickoff guy as well as the PAT guy.
False start. What is Maxwell doing?
Yeah, whistles blow.
That's going to be offsides against CK on the kickoff.
Yep.
5-yard penalty.
Now that signal was not given by the man in the white hat because he's way back there where the receivers are.
That's a very good one on that one. You're right.
Okay, back 5, and CK will kick again.
I would try a squib kick, just to knock him a little bit, see what happens.
They got him pretty well spread. Yep, he's going up to the air, and it's going to be, hits the ground and rolls. Picked up finally at about the 12-yard line, and considering the bounce on the ground, a pretty good run back.
Jaquarius Conley actually caused that. He got down there so quick, he actually made the runner turn right into the middle. Nothing. Great job of Jaquarius. That's a tough one. Conley.
Yeah.
6 foot 185 wide receiver. He's only a sophomore. Coaches were telling me about him. He has got a future in this game. Division I prospect.
All right, North Kitsap takes the ball at their own 25. Handoff coming around this near side. Some good running room there for number 3, Joshua Stackhouse.
He got around the edge and he made a little quick fake inside, then he went outside, got an extra 3 or 4 yards on that run. That's a great first down run, 9 yards.
Yeah. Bringing up 2nd down and 1 for the Vikings. Under center now. Oh, a quick pass out to the side. Boy, that was close.
That was really, really close.
It was slightly forward.
That was a great whistle on the referee out there. He quickly blew that whistle to make it an incomplete pass.
So 3rd down and still a yard to go. The ball is at the 34-yard line of the Vikings. 3:20 left to go here in the first quarter up at Paulsbo.
CK get a stop here, that would be huge. I believe the ball is going to go to Dax.
No. He broke what looked like a sure tackle there, Dave.
Yep.
And he's got positive yardage. Dax Solis moves it out to the 41-yard line.
He got caught in the backfield, and he still gained about 5 or 6 yards.
Man, that's at 6'1", 220.
And his legs are just so strong. You can't grab him by the chest. You got to go at his ankles.
And of course, like I said before the season, he wants 2,000. I think he'll be happy to break that if he can get the North Kitsap record. And we remember the Kitsap County record, Mr. Ryan Cole. South Kitsap. What fun that was to watch him.
Special running back.
He sure was. There we go again. And that time he just kind of put his head down, plowed his way through. Dax Solis once again.
Dominic Telemark with the tackle, 5'11" senior. What's impressive about Dax is the old stiff arm. Well,
Yeah.
guess what? You can do that. And he's hard to pull down. When that arm goes straight out,
Second down now, and about 3 for a first. We've got 2:40 to go.
great drive by
The
North
number
right
one.
now.
Yeah, they're moving it. Positive yardage. Blakemore handoff right up through the middle. Oh boy, this time no fumble.
Wow.
Did you see how he put both hands, cuddled that ball?
What just an awesome runner he is. Just watching him run and getting hit and keep on going. Very, very special player.
Another first down for the Vikings as they move into Cougar territory at the 45-yard line.
Thing of it is, there was no holes there, and he still got the first down.
We've seen that a couple times tonight already.
Scoot up, Nigel. Scoot up.
Okay, first down. Vikings got it packed in. And an open receiver catches it on the sideline. Good catch, and that would be number 35 out there, Tyler Sloman.
Big boy, 6'2", 215, senior.
Yeah.
Man,
It's listed as a running back. Second down and about 3 for another first down. The Vikings have got a good run going here. Blakemore is a junior, the quarterback.
Get outside him.
Oh, there's Solis again. Picks up some more positive yardage. There were 4 Cougars in on that, Dave, and we got one of the Cougars down.
yeah, he
He's
just
up
ran right
again.
over everybody. He still gained about 6 yards.
That was holding his arm there, getting up slower, was co-captain Reese Wood for the Cougars. Another first down for the Vikings. They got 1 minute, 4 seconds left to go in this first quarter before they have to change ends.
I love North play calling right now. Everybody's keen on Dax.
Oh, look out! Big room right over that right side of the line. Number 21. And they're using them all. Joel Ingram.
Follow the blockers right around the edge. Nice positive play on that one, about 10 yards.
Takes him down to about the 22-yard line.
It's hard to adjust. You got Dax Solis running the ball, and all of a sudden another running back gets the ball.
Well, they've had a lot of competent runners so far tonight. Dax and Joel. On that last one, Stackhouse.
Have a delay in the game, I have no idea.
I didn't see a signal. 36.1 seconds.
Oh, equipment.
Okay.
Someone's tying their shoe in the huddle.
And the clock is running, says Dave. First down.
Get out of the way.
And off to Solis. Ball is on the ground, but Dax grabs it. And gets back just about the line of scrimmage on that one.
Surprising. Ball comes out of his hands like that.
He had it pretty well
Yeah.
cradled, yeah. But at least he got it, kept it alive, and that will do it. The end of quarter number 1 here, and the Central Kitsap Cougars lead the North Kitsap Vikings 7-0. Okay, we are back for quarter number 2, and the Vikings keep on moving the ball.
Allsop, big tight end, number 44. Nice catch. Yards after contact again. He's an impressive.
Okay, looks like it's a first and goal to go for the men in purple.
Great drive by North on this start of the second quarter. They're just moving the ball.
It's been a good amount of time there in that first quarter moving it. Handoff. Oh, fake handoff. Oh, he had the open receiver. I don't know that he would have got any
Tyler
much
Sloman
yardage.
with the intended receiver. On that pass, you have to really have a nice touch pass and don't throw it at their feet. That's a hard pass to catch.
Just underway here in the second quarter. We're West Sound TV. I'm the Dr. Doc Parr, Dave Ziesmer on the other microphone, Spencer Anderson on the camera, and thanks to the kitsapsun.com/GOTW for streaming this game live tonight, and of course Peninsula Subaru, who supports live programming with the Sun here and has for a number of years. We want to thank the folks down there in Gorst at Peninsula Subaru for the support of local community TV.
Every year they sponsor. Great job by them.
Okay. And it looks like the Vikings are getting ready. Now, there was another whistle. And again, Weibel talking to the line judge. And wonder what...
Yeah. Ball became one of the coaches up here. It should be on the left hash mark.
Ah, okay.
Yep.
And that's what they did. Moved it about 5 yards there over to that left hash mark. And so first down for the Vikings, ball on the 7-yard line.
You might not think that's a big deal, but it is because you actually plan your defense on that. You're going to make a defensive call. You got to figure out where that hash mark is.
Blakemore rolls out to his right. He's looking to go to the air. And let's see, he's got it, I think. Yes, indeed. Catch at the 4-yard line for the Vikings.
Blackmore, when he threw the pass, there was really nothing there. He was getting defensive pressure, and he threw the ball right where it needed to be, towards the ground with the receiver catching the ball.
And yeah, that throwing it down low like that is a good thing when you are in traffic and your man is the only one that would have a chance at that.
Yep.
Okay, third down. Three Vikings split to this side, and the one on the other side moves. Oh, bad snap, falls on the ground, and it's the Cougars picking it up. And Conley is the man that picks it up for the Cougars. Jaquarius Conley. Wow. The Vikings on the 4-yard line.
He was in the backfield so fast to see that fumble, and he got that ball. That boy can run. Jeez.
Yes.
Big turnover.
Okay, yeah, that was a huge turnover. The Vikings had spent probably a good 5-7 minutes moving the ball, getting right down next to the goal line and give it up, and it was basically a bad snap.
Yep, right through his hands.
So the Cougars have the ball now in Cougar territory. It's on the 17-yard line, and it'll be a second down. About
North.
8.
North needs a big stop right here so they can get the ball back. It's a big momentum shift.
Oh, man, it sure was. And, you know, they have not, CK has not done a turnover, committed a turnover. Uh-oh. Oh! And Dykstra is down,
Yeah,
but
we
so
got
is a yellow
Yeah,
hanky.
yellow hanky. I'm sure it's going to be a holding at CK.
Got him?
It was right there in the middle. Yep, that's it.
That's tough because when you're ready to pass the ball and then you don't throw it, almost every time there will be a hold.
And they are discussing it with North, but let's see what Coach says. Put him back, move him back 10. So they'll get the down.
It's going to be half. I think it's going to be half.
Okay.
I think. I'm trying to look around the.
Let's see. Oh, there against CK. Second down again. But let's see where
Coach Weibel is trying to get the referee's attention.
He's been carrying on a conversation tonight with that line judge. Back to about the 9-yard line, 8-yard.
9.
Second down still, but the Cougars backed up. Ball incomplete on the pass.
Wellborn with an incomplete pass. That was in and out of the hands. Would have just been a 2-yard gain on that one.
That'll bring up third down now, and it says 19 to go for a first.
You got 3rd and 19. You just got to be safe. You cannot give the ball away.
Two backs there with Dykstra. One of them goes in motion. Handoff, and oh, look out! Broken tackles, and CK makes some positive yardage. Elijah McGee. It's not going to be enough for that first down, but I thought they had him deeper than that.
Yeah, he's got some quickness, a little shifty running back right there.
So that'll bring up fourth down, and CK will punt deep in their own territory.
Okay, do you go for the block on this one, or do you go for the return?
Looks like Caleb Wood is back there to do the punting duties. Now, Caleb is listed as our running back. Uh-oh, timeout. North Kitsap, they maybe saw something they didn't like out there. Well, again, we thank you folks for tuning in. It's fun to be able to watch a live high school football game, and the Kitsap Sun has been working with us to make that possible for a number of years. And this year, they're doing some new stuff. They've got Facebook, and I saw Jeff down there and up here in the booth with us, Mr. George Edgar. And it's great. The Sun is such a good part of our community, Dave, and we really appreciate the work that they do to work with us to be able to bring these program live.
A lot of behind the scenes on this programs we do. A special person that does a lot of the work is Kitty Campagna.
Yes, indeed.
She does a great job.
Our producer for high school sports, she's not with us tonight, but will be on our next live show, which actually will be a Thursday night game. Okay, here we go for the kick. Ooh, the old rugby style kicker there. Picked up at just about the 50-yard line. And nowhere to go. Number 11 for the Cougars, Elijah McGee, right there in the face of the receiver.
He grabbed him by the shoulder pads and just would not let him go. He said, "You ain't going anywhere."
And the ball is right about where it was caught at that 50-yard line.
That little rugby style kick is when he kicks the ball, the special teams are already down there, ready to tackle. So the ball's way up in the air, and they got time to get the ball down. That's a great job.
And to me, it always seemed like it would be tougher to make a good kick when you're moving like that, but I guess not if you're practicing.
That's
like,
talent.
Like you said, too, it actually gives your guys some more time, a little bit more time.
And I would try to do that, and I'd probably run and trip and miss the ball.
Yeah. Be like Lucy. Pull the ball out.
Charlie Brown.
Yeah. Okay, first down for the Vikings. Yeah, boy, they are going to want to do something here. They did a good job of keeping CK bottled up after that turnover. And now we've got timeout, North Kitsap. And I'm not sure what the coach wanted to discuss. There was something he didn't like on the purple and gold. 8:43 to go here in this first half, and as we suspected, a relatively low-scoring game, 7-0, because we've seen a couple of pretty good defenses.
I'm more impressed with their both defenses than the offense, even though North's running back is very, very special. Yeah, Coach Weibo had a play call, and Garrett Hall went in motion, and then everything just stopped. So I'm sure they got the wrong play call in. That could have been disastrous.
8:43, well, they certainly don't need another turnover. And Dykstra will go under center.
Get over the top.
Oh, man, that was a good hit there.
Tristan Barr with the tackle. Arm grabbing the legs and the knees and pulling them down. That's great defense by number 13,
And
Tristan Barr.
Ezekiel Sousa was in on that one, too. So a gain of maybe a yard on that. Second down now for the Vikings.
I'm watching CK's defense. They got 3 down linemen, 4 linebackers, and they're all within 2 yards of each other, close.
There he is!
Uh-oh. Oh, just off the hands of the intended receiver, who was Aiden Alsop. I don't know how quarterback Blake Blackmore stayed alive back there.
He got rid of the ball, and number 44 turned around, and there was a ball in his hands, and he really didn't have time to catch a ball and put it in his hands. That's just a tough catch.
Well, 3rd down and 9 now for the Vikings. Ball at the 48-yard line of CK.
That's what happens when you have a great pass rush.
This would be a big one. And again, Blackmore under center. Oh, we got a new QB out there. And let's see, it's not going to be enough for the first down. Yeah, we got a new quarterback out there for the Vikings. It's Keenan Kakuta. Keenan is a 6'1", 205 senior. Blackmore was a 6'1", 175 junior. But Kakuta's going to get some playing time. Kakuta.
They might.
Oh, are they going to go for it? 4th and
Here comes
6
number
to
41.
go. 41 is Keenan Dotry.
There's a problem. They're going to have to call time. It's going to be too much time. Yeah, probably delay a game. It's going to happen.
They might want to actually move it back on purpose, Dave. We saw that last week a couple of times, actually. And yeah, I think they're just oh no, they snapped it. And there's a good punt into the end zone.
That's a great
for
boot.
the touchback, and it was high. He had a bunch of airtime.
45-yard punt, but he kicked that ball about 60, 62 yards in the air. That's a great job.
And again, the Central Kitsap defense held him out of the end zone.
Defensive line for CK right now is dominating now.
Yeah.
And
6:58 left to go here in the first half. 7-0 lead for the Cougars. Uh-oh. Whistles.
And he equipment.
Another equipment issue. As soon as the head man, the man in the white hat, is ready to go. Oh boy, that's a pretty good pickup there. Muff McFadden. And it's going to be enough for a first down. Well, not quite. Looks like it's going to be a second down and a yard.
Sloman with the tackle. 6'2" senior. Calling his name a lot tonight.
Yep. Boop. And that one might be time.
Trying to figure out the call here.
Have not seen an indication yet, but the Cougars moving back.
Dead ball. False.
Yes,
That's tough because they're
TK stuck with it, got the false start there on that one.
they just weren't in unison on that one.
No, it's split.
Second down now and about 6. Good reception, and let's see, I think that might be enough for that first down.
Got just a quick out pass.
That was Tyler Tubbs there on that one. And yes, indeed, first down for the Cougars. They're still in their own territory at the 31-yard line.
Yeah, the outside backer is supposed to buzz it. We missed that one on that. That was
And a little bit of yardage on that one.
you gotta watch that.
Bradley Dykstra, the quarterback for the Central Kitsap Cougars.
Now Coach Keel's going into no huddle offense right now.
We saw that
That
last week
changes a little
too.
bit.
Way out here.
Oh, that one had a shot to be picked off there by Joel Ingram, but hit the ground and no harm for the Cougars.
Well, I'll tell you what, Joel Ingram is right on him. If he catches that ball, he's going to get decked, and that's going to hurt. That just puts it in your mind. Oh man, do I really want to catch this?
Third down and 7.
Elisha on that. He's got to get the ball up and outside. It's fine. But you can't, don't leave it on the line. Leave it up and outside.
In motion, uh-oh. Little bit of a mix-up there. The Vikings take advantage of it and drop them behind the line.
Yeah,
Scrimmage.
once you drop the ball, your blocking goes haywire.
Taylor Jackson was in on that one.
Great stop by North.
Fourth down now, a loss of a couple, so it's going to be 4th and 7, and it looks like CK is going to punt again. North Kitsap waiting at about their 35-yard line. And timeout in K. Back there waiting for it was Joshua Stackhouse. And timeout by the Vikings, down 7-0 at the 5-minute mark and quarter number 2. Second game of the season, not a league game, and some pretty good ball being played already.
This is a big, huge game for the community.
Yep. I'm glad to see, like you said, we got a great crowd here from NK. Across the way, the crowd from Central Kitsap has filled in a lot of the bleachers.
And it's football weather, a little bit of mist. At least the smoke is not here. I'll tell you what, that stuff is dangerous.
Oh, it was terrible. And, you know, of course, we have nothing to talk about unless we were under Mount St. Helens or in Helensburg when it blew, which I luckily was not. Okay, 4th down. And Maxwell, this time he'll go straight with it. Good boot.
That's a great
Man.
boot. He's got the roll.
Oh boy, look at that roll. They gotta stop it.
Word.
Oh, and they are stopping it at about the 1-yard line. That was the punt of the evening.
Would you
so
believe
far.
that's about a 65-yard punt?
That was a
That
nice one.
hit the turf and it bounced the right way, up and down.
All right, so the Vikings are going to take over deep in their own territory.
This is where drives are made of. You start on the 1-yard line.
Yeah, that's
and
it.
You go, reward them if they score, because these are tough drives. Start to 1.
Yep. That's a long one. Of course, that just, you could see those CK defenders just frothing at the mouth. They want that safety.
Now, who's going to get the ball? It's going to be Dax. CK, you want to pull some stunts on this one. Drive right through the middle.
Kuda, quarterback, and he gives it to Dax. Salas. Uh-oh.
Dax fumbled the ball. CK ball.
Oh boy, you are kidding,
Oh,
but
my.
no indeed. Referee Dave Paul agrees with you. The Cougars taking over on the north 1 or 2 yard
What
line.
was great about that for CK was they didn't stop gang tackling. They still was trying to strip the ball.
Well, that's why the fumble occurred, because Dax couldn't get down to his knee.
Yeah.
Couldn't get the knee down. Okay, first down now for the Cougars. Deep in
Football, there's 8 guys in the box.
North Kitsap territory. That time the North Kitsap D held. The runner was McFadden.
North played that well. Their whole defensive line was so tight. I'm going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 guys in the box.
Goal line D.
CK is going to spread it a little bit more.
Dykstra's got 3 guys back there surrounding him. He's looking to throw it. He's pulling it in. He's going around the end. And
Wow.
touchdown for
Wow.
Bradley Dykstra, hanging on to the ball and putting. Uh-oh. There is a flag, though. A hold, and it's against the Cougars. Call it back. Ooh, boy.
That Dykes, you can't take away Dykes for what he did. Got
Oh,
around
that
the
was
edge.
a nice
Speed.
move. And I don't know if they had intended that or not, but he apparently had no one to pass it to, that's for sure.
Well, that's going to happen more often than not when your quarterback's got a keeper there and he's running around the edge. The wide receiver's trying to make a block. And sometimes you're going to do a hold, and that's a tough one.
That'll move him back, and the ball will be at about the 17-yard line.
That's a big play against CK.
Second down. Dykstra wants to go to the air. He's being tagged and brought down. Nice job by the North Kitsap defense.
Connor Westby, the pursuit never stopped.
And Connor was out there with his partner Ryan Brooks,
Man.
55-56. So they held Dykstra there, and it's going to bring up a third down at goal to go. The ball is on the, it looks like it'll be placed on the 23 or 4 yard line there, 23-yard line.
Great pressure by the defensive line of North. That's tough.
3 minutes to go in this half. One man now back there with Dykstra, and he's got split receivers on both sides. He's going to the end zone, and the CK receiver slipped, but the ball was nowhere near him anyway.
It's a lame duck pass on that one.
Yep.
One, you know what the CK is going to do?
Well, yeah,
It's the tweener of the field goal. They're going to try for a field goal.
and here's another where it's extremely important where that ball is placed, whether it's right, left, hash mark, or in the middle there. It's a lot harder field goal, I think, from the hash marks.
That angle is tough. That's a
Oh boy, 2 minutes, 55 seconds left to go in the half. It's 4th down. We got a timeout out there. And while we got a moment again, let's thank the Sun for streaming this game live. You can see it live at kitsapsun.com/GOTW, which stands for Game of the Week. And you can see it in replay on BKAT from West Sound Community Television. And this one will be on September 23 at noon, and then they do a replay on Monday, which will be the 25th at 9:30 in the evening. So a couple of extra times that you can check it out. And again, let's thank Peninsula Subaru, because certainly their advertising support helps make it possible for the Sun to do this with us.
Yeah, I can't just agree on that. This is huge for the community.
And especially, we have so many parents that are in the military, out in the, not able to see their kids play. Oh, ball's on the ground. And that's it.
They were going to fake it. Actually, just a bad snap.
So the Vikings will take over on their own 26-yard line. The D held.
Yeah, Diego McFadden took off.
And they recovered that fumble about the 2-yard line. And the North Kitsap defense kept them out. Plus that holding call. Huge penalties.
Huge stop by North.
North's got 2 minutes and 50 seconds left here in this second quarter to try to get some points on the board, down 7-0.
We're going to talk about this in the fourth quarter if this game stays like this. And that big hold by North on the defensive stop.
Kuda at quarterback. Oh, look out around that far side. And that'll be a nice pickup there for the Vikings.
Kind of a little mini Statue of Liberty play. You can see that a little developing there in the backfield.
That was Clayton William running it.
Clock keeps on running. They're going to have to pass.
Second down, about 5 to go. Got 4 up on the board to go. Didn't seem like there was a whole lot of a hurry there, Dave.
No, this is kind of surprising.
Yeah.
Oh
boy. And I don't know if that's surprising. The Central Kitsap Cougar, number 22, Caleb Wood, dropping Kakuda.
That ball was snapped, and he was on the quarterback that quick. And you got to be careful on a tackle like that. I mean, that's how you're supposed to tackle, but that's where injuries develop. You can pop up, break a leg. That just didn't look right.
Third down now for the Vikings, and they're back with about 13 to go again. Ball on the 24-yard line. And you might have to go to the air here.
And CK's ready for that. They got 3-4 in the backfield.
No, they hand it off to the running back who came over from the other side. He'll pick up a few yards, but nowhere near enough. Number 3 running it is Joshua Lara Stackhouse. 1:08 here in the first half. Timeout CK. And it's 4th down, 13 to go, so you would assume North would kick.
I am really surprised at the play calling on that. Garrett Wood came to the sideline, and he's got 3 receptions tonight for big yardage.
I'm kind of surprised that they weren't in a little more hurry to get things moving.
Because now you got a chance for a block kick. You just rush. You're actually going to try to get that kick blocked. All-out rush.
CK back out there. Here's time. 1 minute and 8 seconds. Oh, North's got a long huddle there on the sidelines. Coach Weibel, the offensive coordinator. Dave Snyder, the defensive coordinator for the Vikings.
Conley's back to receive. These two speeds are just a sophomore.
Aquarius Conley back there about his own 31-yard line. Good snap. Pretty good looking punt. And it's gonna roll dead on the, looks like about the 34-yard line of CK, and they will have 59.4 seconds to do something with it.
They were not going to kick it to Conley.
That was a pretty good kick, though.
That's a great.
I mean, that had good spiral on it and everything there. So let's see what Coach Keel and that CK staff want to do here with this minute.
Well, we got
Slightly less than a minute.
two wide receivers wide.
Dykstra goes to the air right across the middle. And that is caught. 22.
It's a great call. Just keep the offense moving.
Eric Burchell. Dykstra to the air again. Another reception.
Yep. Didn't get out of bounds. Great stop by North on the tackle.
That was
Kept him in bounds.
Elijah McGee. And 32.5. The clock did stop while they placed the ball. And move the markers. First down for the Cougars. Almost in Viking territory. Oh, that's middle nice. I like those.
That's a great play.
30 for CK.
Clock is stopped.
Alex Refalong. 18.1. Another first down, and CK's ready to go.
Player just went down for North. He's grabbing his knee.
No, that's a bad sign. I never like to see anybody injured. And in fact, you know, kind of lucky that I don't think we have seen many injuries in these first couple of games. Cramp or two.
What was odd about that was the play was over. Everybody got up, then he went down and grabbed his leg. I hope it's just a cramp.
Yeah, I hope so. Well, we've got 18.1 seconds left to go in this first half here. The Cougars lead the Vikings 7-0, and they are in Viking territory on the 38-yard line with our first down. We'll see.
Yeah. North has got some DBs in the backfield. 1, 2, 3. At least 3. They know they're going to pass. I don't know how many. I think you got. This is not a timeout for CK or North, so it's a injury timeout.
Must be an injury,
which is kind of big for CK.
I believe it's Taylor Jackson down there. And he's up. That's good to see.
You do not want to see any serious injuries for these kids.
No, he's kind of hobbling off. Certainly hope he will be all right. And again, that's Taylor Jackson, the sophomore running back. First down for the Cougs.
Kind of grabbed at his ankle a little bit.
It looked like he was trying to see if he could put pressure on it. All right. Dave says, right, wind that clock.
Oh, stop.
North Kitsap had him. And I think that time Dykstra did the smart thing by going down. North had him, almost had him deep back there.
Connor Westby, number 55 again. He is just puts pressure.
And another timeout, CK. Guess there's no point in keeping him in your pocket, as they say.
Smart job by Dykstra. He could have thrown the ball, but he's just going to throw a pass that's really not going to be effective. He chose to just go down. Keep the ball.
6.6 seconds left to go, and might be one or maybe two, but probably one more play. Ball at the 40-yard line of North Kitsap.
You almost want to just try a trick play with only 6 seconds to go.
See if he can keep that clock moving, the old hook and ladder.
Yep.
Well, this has been a win. And again, both sides with sterling defensive efforts.
And missed opportunities. Each first and goal for both teams.
Yep. Couple of big turnovers on North Kitsap's part. And going to the air. Long pass. That's going nowhere. And we have 0.8 left to go. So we'll get one more opportunity to probably do something similar.
Clock stopped. Dykstra turned around. Hey, clock is stopped. We got one more play.
That's right. On a incomplete pass. 0.8 seconds left to go here.
One, two, three, four. Or DBs in the backfield.
Dykstra back there by himself, and he is taken down. Look at that.
Guess who? Connor Westby, 55.
That was a nice move, and again, the defenses on both sides have looked pretty darn good tonight, eh?
The defensive coaches really outlined a plan for this game.
Man.
And what the biggest part about it is they stopped Dax.
Yeah, they have.
He probably only has 30, 40 yards in this game, and boy, he's got to have more than that. Look for him to get the ball in the second half to keep their offensive moving.
And with CK leading North Kitsap 7-0, there's going to be a lot of tucking going on in that locker room on both sides.
Missed opportunities.
Well, we're West Sound TV. Happy to have you with us. And again, thanks to the Kitsap Sun.com/GOTW for streaming this game live tonight. Spencer Anderson's been on the camera and the computer for you. Dave Ziesmer on that other mic. And I'm the doctor, Doc Kapar for West Sound TV saying, stay tuned. We'll be back shortly.
Leading the band are the drum majors, Alyssa Fagan and Keiko Ketch.
Okay, I got the internal microphone on for this. Oh, it's still streaming, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, just leave that there. We don't need it. You're in. There one. Yeah. Yep. There is some that guy's actually here, right? Yeah. So let's move it back to at least back here. Tell Spencer I got the tape and that's what he's looking for.
Ladies and gentlemen, your award-winning North Kitsap Viking Marching Band.
Viking fans, remember, coming up soon is the 2017 Viking Crush Golf Tournament, sponsored by Be More Electric. It's an NK Athletic Booster event, Saturday, September 23rd, 1 o'clock at White Horse Golf Club. 4-person scramble, 18 holes with a cart, driving range, swag bag, prizes, dinner. $110 for golf and dinner, or $30 for dinner only. Many thanks to Be More Electric and the NK Athletic Booster event. Boosters.
Yep.
And here we go for the second half of action from Paulsbo, Washington, brought to you live by the KitsapSun.com. And we got a ball game tonight as North Kitsap Vikings host the Central Kitsap Cougars. Over West Sound TV, Spencer Anderson's on the camera, Dave Ziesmer on that other microphone, and I'm the doctor, Doc Parr. And as we get ready to start the third quarter, the Cougars up by 7. Oh, we picked up at about the 24-yard line. Look out! Oh, boy. Right out of the gate, Joshua Lara Stackhouse takes it into Cougar territory.
We're going to have a flag probably against North. They threw the flag right at the sideline. I think there's some players out on the field when the flag was thrown, so we're going to see where that ball goes. That was a really, really short kickoff to the sideline. No error, no hang time on that. That's why he got a great run back.
So we'll see where the ball is going to end up at. He made it into Cougar territory at the 45. And we'll see here what head man Dave Paul has to say. The guy in the white hat.
We didn't discuss North Kitsap coaches tonight. Assistant are Chris Richardson, David Snyder, Jared Prince. That name goes a long way.
Yes, indeed.
Kyle Pertham, Jerry Parrish.
Can't give it up.
Peter
Still here,
Blue
you know.
and Scott Crowell.
I saw Virgil in the stands
Yeah,
today.
he's right down there.
Yeah. Always good to see Virgil. When we first started doing it, I believe he was not only the coach, or baseball coach, I think. He was the AD up here at that point.
Once a coach, always a coach.
I guess so. So the Vikings will take over about the 45-yard line of the Cougars. So ball in Cougar territory. Both of these teams had the opportunity to put some more points on the board, getting it down to the 3 or 4 yard line. Both of them did not make it. And coming over to this near side to pick up some nice yardage on that. Guess who?
Oh, you bet. One thing I saw,
Solis.
players were down, and each team was picking up their opponents. They were on the ground, and I saw 3 inches right there where the sportsmanship was pretty cool there.
Yes, that's always good to see. Second down, about 6 on that, a little over. So they've got 4 to go for a first. Oh!
Fumble!
Ball is on the green, and Central Kitsap picks it up. How many is that tonight, Dave?
That's 2
3?
fumbles, yeah, but 2 by Dax, and that
Bummer for the North Kitsap fans, and once again, a nice drive stopped by a turnover. Those nasty turnovers.
and he had open field in front of him.
Yes.
That's 3 big turnovers and in CK's territory.
Okay, CK takes over. Bradley Dykstra, QB going to the air. Oh, he's got a wide open receiver just off the fingertips there of Alex Ruffalong.
Gosh, just a hair long.
And Alex did the best he could to stretch out his arms, his hands, at just a couple of inches.
And he had the defender beat
Uh-oh.
by at least.
They got a flag, and so it would not have counted anyway. And the preliminary is illegal man downfield. I'm not sure who it was.
We're just watching the receiver and they're trying to get the ball.
Yeah. And that's going to move it back. 5-yard penalty takes it back to about the 20-yard line. So first and now 15 to go for the Cougs. Dykstra again wants to go to the air. Looking both sides. Across the middle, he's got the man. And a good ball on the ground. And North Kitsap recovers. But nope, they got it. I was going to say, was he down before the ball came out? But no, the man in stripes say North Kitsap gets it back just about where they gave it up on their fumble.
Caleb Wood tried to just get a little bit more yardage on that, and most of the time you're gonna drop the ball.
We've seen that a couple times tonight where the runner or the ball handler just tried to do maybe just a little bit too much. Well, North Kitsap gets it back, and we've played about a minute here in the third quarter. Ball will be on the 36-yard line for the Vikings in Cougar territory.
4 fumbles by. One by CK.
Oh, nice job there, and an open receiver down to the 20-yard line.
Kyle Green, nice route running by Kyle on that. 6 foot, big tight end, 200-pound junior. Yeah, nice rollout by the quarterback.
Blackmore back in the game for North Kitsap at QB. George Edgar from the Sun told me that North Kitsap had 4 fumbles.
Yeah.
It's tough to win when you're giving it away.
Look at the score, though, 7-0.
I know. It's anybody's game. Okay, first down now.
What is he doing?
For the Vikings, up through the middle. Dak Salas, this time he's got both arms wrapped around that pigskin.
He got contained, and he still gained 4 yards on that.
Ball up to about the 16-yard line of the Cougars. And North Kitsap with a second down.
This is a huge opportunity for North. They must score on this possession to keep this game, the momentum shift.
Well, they need to have something good happen their direction, and the first thing is to hold on to it. Don't put the ball on the ground.
Ice. Scoot over.
Blackmore puts a man in motion. Handoff to Salas. Oh, he's got some running room. And he dives for the end zone. Let's see if he made it inbounds. I haven't seen the indication. Yes, he did. And North Kitsap finally, after 2 quarters and 2 minutes, puts the ball in the end zone.
He went around the right side. Key blocks by the offensive line. It was wide open for the taking there.
So North Kitsap finally gets on the scoreboard, and with this, if this PAT is good, they will tie it up.
Boy, Dax really's got some speed. He got around the edge really quick.
And doing the punt kicking chores is Tyanui Elkington. Oh,
he missed.
Yeah, bold no. So 6 on the board for the Vikings. The Cougars still lead with 7.
It's just a point. We talk about it's just a point, but
well, the way this game has been going, that point could be a real big one.
We've got number 42 of North down on the bench. Jediah Terrell, 5 foot. I believe that he's got his foot up in a. Is that the injured player?
No, I see. There's one over there. Yeah.
I just hope it's not serious.
Yeah, it looks like there's a temporary cast down there. And that is number 42. That's Taylor Jackson, who was down and had to be helped off in that second quarter.
I'm not going to guess what type of an injury it is, but if he's got a temporary cast,
yep,
I hate to say Achilles.
Oh, I sure hope not. It does look like it's primarily in the ankle area.
Yeah.
So, well, the young man, we certainly hope he's okay. The good news is he's a sophomore. So he's got some time.
I hope it's just a sprain. Just keep it contained.
Okay, North Kitsap will kick off. And a short kick picked up at the 25-yard line by the Cougars. And they'll pick up about 8 yards on that run back.
I don't know if that was a designed squib kick or, but it worked.
Yeah.
No, really pretty much no run back.
So the Cougars are going to take over on their own 34-yard line. Still leading this game by 1.76.
Two wide receivers, wide left and wide right.
Dykstra handing off to the man that comes in front of him. Oh, boy. Number 50 for the Vikings stopped that one, and that's Ryan Brooks. I tell you, those 55, 56 numbers have been working out there.
Boy, talk about speed with the linebacker. That's some great speed.
And being able to stop a running back who's already got his momentum going takes some strength. Dykstra looking over to the sideline.
I'm impressed with North's linebackers tonight.
He's got Conley. Split out. Uh-oh! Ball out of his hands. On the ground. Still on the ground. And North Kitsap is cheering like they got it. There is a yellow flag. Yeah, we'll have to see which it's recovered by the North Kitsap Vikings, but let's see what this flag is.
It'll be a post-possession foul.
Yep, it was
North,
after
North
that.
will keep the ball. I'm sure it's going to be an unsportsmanlike.
Not moving back 15, though. Let's see. And all of a sudden, we got a plethora of fumbles, Dave.
That's against North. They're talking to the CK captains here.
It's, I think, sideline. Five-yarder. I think it was a sideline infraction there. And we've seen that. We've seen these North
the
guys.
second one.
Yeah, we've seen them a couple of times get a little over-exuberant. It'll move them back 5.
Well, you can't stop the over-exuberance. That's just part of the game. They're pumped.
So the ball back to the 21-yard line for the Vikings.
This is not how CK wanted to start the second half.
Hand off to Salas. He'll take it for a couple yards. Is he still going, Dave?
He was stopped and he gained another 2 to 3 yards.
Oh, man. And they're going to give it to him. They're not blowing any stops on forward motion, it looks like. That was a pickup, nice pickup of about 10 yards. Bring up second down and 5 now. Ball at the 16. Blackmore under center.
There it is. Run with him, John. Don't stop.
He's going to the air, and his intended receiver was down on the ground. Another flag out there. That was intended for Kai Warren. I thought we might be calling his name a little bit more often.
Yeah, tough pass against the grain. You're going to your left, trying to throw against the body.
Yep.
That's one of the hardest passes to make.
Second down. And let's see what the choice is. Move him back, yeah. Well, looks like it.
You got to take the penalty. Get him out of field goal range.
That'll be a 10-yarder.
But with North kicker tonight, what I saw from him, the boy can kick the ball.
Yeah, that one. In fact, the one that missed was a good kick.
It was a rocket.
It was just the direction wasn't quite right on it. Okay, it's going to bring up second down for North again and about 15. Blackmore's got it. He wants to go to the air again, and that time some pretty good defense. That receiver was pretty well covered.
Yeah, there was 2 or 3 defensive backs. Number 17 of CK was Dominic Telemark.
Third down now for the Vikings. Still got that 15 to go for the first. The first would be about the 11-yard line.
It's a big third down play right now. I think it's 4 down territory for North. Gain some yardage on this play.
North down by 1. Man in motion. And handoff to Solis. He'll pick up a couple, but that's about it. Good job by the D once again.
Degarius Wellborn with the tackle, 5'11", 180-pound defensive back. He's a senior.
So fourth down, the ball on the 25-yard line. And what are you going to do here?
Well,
looks like they,
got some
neat players coming in and out, including Stackhouse. It looks to me like they're going to go for it.
They're taking their time. We just got to watch a delay a game.
5 seconds, says the man in the back. They got to get it off here. Yeah, Blackmore does. Going to the air. He's got a man deep. Oh, there's a flag in the end zone. Touchdown, they say. Wow. Man. Yeah, was that? Did you see the number, Dave?
I can't see because.
So the flag in the end zone, pass interference, declined, and touchdown North. Wow. And that was fourth down with 15 to go.
The coaches up here are having some issues with. I couldn't see the play because there's a wall in front of me, but
yeah, that
one of
corner.
the ball was out of bounds when it was caught.
Yeah. Yeah, of course, at this level, all you need is 1 foot in. You don't have to have 2 in. And, man, what a grab. And able to hang on to it under extreme pressure.
All I saw was the ball kind of wobbling in the air when it...
Well, North's going to go for the 2 here. And again, they're going to the, want to go to the air, and at the last minute passing, but nothing doing on that one. So 2 6s, but that now puts the North Kitsap Vikings up on top of the Cougars, 12-7. Woo-wee.
you got a fourth down long, and you know they're going to pass.
Well, yeah, they pretty much had to with 15 yards to go just for a first.
And in the corner of the end zone, he catches the ball.
And you know, interestingly enough, they have been, North Kitsap, the Vikings, have been using the pass a whole lot more here the third quarter than they did in that entire first half.
Mix it up a little bit more, make CK guess what they're going to do.
And that will just allow Dax to add some more yards on if they do that mix-up. They were successful that time, and pretty much most of it in the air. All right, so North Kitsap takes the lead at the 6:54 mark and number 3, and Elkington will kick off for the Vikings. Pretty good boot. Uh-oh, ball is dropped. He doesn't know where it is. It's back in the end zone. Down it. Yes.
Oh, my.
Oh, yeah.
Not.
Yeah.
Scary feeling, not knowing where the ball is.
Jaquarius Conley. And, yeah, he did not know where it was. And behind him into the end zone. And, man, if North Kitsap had fallen on that.
Here we go. This is where it's going to be tough for because North right now is so pumped up.
Yeah, can the Cougars answer? They're going to start out on their own 20-yard line. 20-yard line. It was a touchback. Short drop back. No open receiver. Oh, and the North Kitsap defense takes Dykstra down at about the 10-yard line. Oh, and you can credit a lot of that to excellent pass defense. He had nowhere to go.
Yeah, there was just no receivers open at all.
Nope. Of course, the rule, you got to be outside that tackle box to throw it out of bounds.
6 sacks by North Kitsap.
Second down now for the Cougars. And 20 to go.
That's number 6 sacks for North tonight.
Wow. Handoff this time, going around that far side. Some running room for Central Kitsap. It's going to be a first down. And getting towards midfield.
Wow.
Jaquarius Conley.
Around the edge on the left-hand side. Key block on the outside. I couldn't see who the blocker was because it's clear across the field.
Jaquarius is a sophomore. 10th grader out there, and he has looked good.
We had some stats. He had 33 yards on, I believe, 5 carries, and Dax had 40 yards on about 6 carries.
Yeah, that's not going to help
That was
Dax's effort to get the 2,000. Get a handoff up through the left side, and almost to midfield is number 7. That time it's Diego McFadden.
5'7", 165 senior. There's some key holes they're opening up right now for CK.
And now CK's going to that hurry up. They're ready to go.
Those are some big, big runs for CK that stops the momentum for North.
Dykstra pulling his receiver in a little closer. Now in motion. And again, the handoff. And this time the Vikings defense doing a better job, but still a pickup of about 3.5, 4 yards.
Put number 11, Elijah McGee, in motion. And that just trying to create a little confusion. It's almost like a wing T there.
Second down.
Elijah in motion again.
And this time it's a quarterback keeper. And Dykstra will pick up a couple.
That's a really, really smart play. A little quarterback keeper. A little fake handoff.
And it was the exact same play as the one before, except this time Dykstra kept it instead of giving it off to McFadden.
It's a big down. Third down
Big
and 2.
one, yeah.
This is huge.
And again, same play. This time North Kitsap says nothing doing. That
They
was
get the play.
McFadden.
That's going to be close. That's good.
Now, of course, they'll give it
Where's the
forward
ball?
progress. No, it's short.
Yeah.
The 4th, and it looks like actually less than 1. And CK looking to the
You
sideline.
know what you do, coach? You call for a measurement. That'll stop the clock, and you figure out a play.
Okay. 4th down for the Cougars. They need a yard. And it's incomplete. North Kitsap will take over right around midfield.
Dykstra getting pressure. And when you have 2 guys on you and you're trying to get rid of the ball, you're not going to throw a very accurate pass. Great
Okay.
pursuit by North again.
3 minutes and 30 seconds left to go here in the 3rd period up in Paulsbo. The Vikings leading the Cougars 12-7.
Boy, key stops by North defense. Thought CK had the ball going. Big, big runs, and then it stopped by North.
Okay, the Vikings are going to take over here. They'll pack packing them in there, Dave.
Yep.
Blackmore with the pitch back to Salas. Salas got some running room there. He's got the legs going, and he will pick up about 7 yards.
Big block by Tyler Sloman. Pushes the defender on the outside so Dax can get through that hole.
That'll move it up to into Cougar territory at the 47-yard line. Second down. About 3 to go for a first.
You know what's amazing is CK last week scored 40 points against Olympic. North scored about 42 against Bainbridge, and we got a 12-7 ball game.
That's correct. First game of the season, the offenses were there. Oh boy, there's the first down and a lot more for North Kitsap. Wow. That time Dax Salas just went right up the middle.
About a 20-yard gain. Dax going down.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. He is down and in a lot of discomfort.
That was a 16-yard gain, injury timeout.
And again, we hope that he's all right.
He's at 98 yards.
Dax is up to almost 100. And it looks like a cramp, Dave.
I hope it is.
And it's kind of muggy out there. In fact, at halftime, we had a pretty good mist coming down, and it looks now like that's gone. Well, this has been a fun one. 12-7 lead for North Kitsap, 2.5-minute mark in the third period. And this is probably going to go down to the wire.
Yeah, that was a big first down run.
And Salas, he's up 99 yards so far. And that was 18 yards in the first, 40 in the first half, the whole first half. George says he's a second half runner. Okay, 2.5 to go, and it's going to be, let's see, the ball is on the 31-yard line of the Cougars.
Well, it's cramps.
First down.
Jackson on the sideline getting his fluids.
And off. And not bad, right up through that middle. That's number 29. That's Noah North. That's the first time we've called his name. I thought we might call his name more than once. And of course, that team that won, North and Solace, of course, were on that team last year and certainly helped out a lot to get that Olympic League title for the Vikings. Again, the Vikings in the Olympic League 2A size school, the Cougars in the SSC, the South Sound Conference 3A schools. Oh, look out. North's front line is starting to push the Cougars D back.
There you can see just the big push for North.
Man.
Big third down play right here.
Third and, let's say, half a yard. For the Vikings to keep it going, they got the ball on between the 22, right about the 22, maybe 21, and those big guys up front.
This is a really, really important play for CK if they can get a stop.
Man, a quarterback's keeper, quarterback sneak. I think he's got it, Dave.
Yeah, I think you got it.
Yep, they're going to mark it, it looks like, at the 20-yard line, and that will be a first down for the Vikings.
Nice play call right there. You don't expect a quarterback keeper front.
Andrew Blackmore. Well, we just said that front line of the North Kitsap offensive line had been pushing the CK guys around, and it was enough for the quarterback to get that yardage. And going around to the outside, North Kitsap's number 29, Noah North again.
Wellborn with the attack. He kept the pursuit, so he made him go out of bounds. So that's huge.
Second down, the ball is at the 13-yard line, and the time is running down here at the end of the third quarter. North Kitsap has taken the lead over the Central Kitsap Cougars 12-7. Here we go, and it's a touchdown. Let's see. I don't see any yellow flags out there. So the very first play of the fourth quarter, the North Kitsap Vikings put another 6 on the board, Dave.
What I saw about that play was he went on the right side, nothing but green. It was wide open, key blocks by the whole line.
So Central Kitsap now, after having pretty good control in that entire first half, now down. Let's see if the Vikings can put a PAT up there. Currently 18 for North. Uh-oh. Let's see.
That's going to be against North.
That'll move him back a little bit if it is. Oh, offside against CK.
Encroachment.
So let's see now where they're going to decline it. So I guess they like that spot for him to try the PAT from. Would have been maybe a yard and a half to move. Down, and that one is good. Didn't look quite as good, but it went through the uprights, and that's what counts.
That guy can drill that ball, and it gets up so fast.
Well, I was going to say it needed to on that one too, because Central was almost in on him. 11:54 mark, the first play of the fourth quarter, and North Kitsap put 7 on the board. Now their lead 19-7 up here in Paulsbo. CK's got some work to do.
They have got a lot of work to do, and it's a little more passing with CK. They've got to get downfield real quick.
So Dax is starting to add those numbers up on that rushing there, Dave.
He's well over 100 yards now.
112. Yeah. This is George Edgar from the Sun. He's up here in the booth, and I saw Jeff down on the field. Jeff's doing the Facebook blog type stuff down there. So another way to watch the game.
Yeah, and another score we just found out, Bremerton over Wilson, 21-7. And
third, I think, yeah. Bremerton's looking a lot better this year than they have for a while. Second year for Coach T.
You'd like to see some good football over here on this side of the water.
Oh, yeah. Plus, they got a new field, new turf. Kickoff will hit the ground, picked up at the 15-yard line by the Cougars, number 11, and he'll bring it out to about the 32-yard line. Of course, that would be Elijah McGee.
Nice picking up the ball on a dead stop and then getting up and finding a hole and gaining about 20 yards. That's quite impressive.
So CK, with most of this fourth quarter left, has their work cut out for them. They got to put 12 points on the board now to tie North Kitsap.
You want to get the ball downfield. You don't want to have the quarterback keep the ball and try to roll out, because North has had some tremendous pressure.
And off to number 5, going around that far side, still on his feet, and taking it out to about the 36-yard line. That would be Derricus Wellborn.
Yeah, he got around the edge and gained a good amount of yards. I think he gained about 5 or 6 yards.
Uh-oh, the yellow hanky's down though, Dave.
I thought I see something fly in the air. That's going to be against CK.
It was thrown on that far side. And, oh, that looks like a big one. Let's see what the head man has to say.
Most likely a
Ooh,
hold.
face. Looks like a face mask against the Cougars. Or hold. He had his in the hold, but he was also up to his face, the referee. Okay, first down. Cougars have it. Long pass. Oh, boy. And, yep.
Yep.
Interference is going to be called, and that was Conley, who was the intended receiver, got knocked down.
I watched his route run on that. He actually was the man in motion, turned, took off, and beat 2 and 3 defenders. And a great pass by Dykstra. And then, well, what can you say?
And are they figuring out where the ball is? Uh-oh, looks like another penalty. Ooh.
Offsetting penalties.
Yeah, there was a bunch of them there. Illegal shift and pass interference. So, first down again for the Cougars, but they're back at their own 19-yard line. Dykstra wants to go to the air, nobody to go to, so he pulls it down and picks up some yardage on the ground. And
another flag.
Another
Yeah.
yellow hanky comes flying in the air.
That's going to be an unsportsmanlike. That's against North. A little bit of extra push out of bounds.
Over on that far side. Men in stripes conferring.
If it's against dead ball, yeah, unsportsmanlike against
the Vikes.
Yeah, and that's an automatic first down that keeps the drive alive.
11 minutes, 16 seconds, so we haven't even played a minute of game time here at number 4. Both these teams have been moving back and forth 20 yards at a time.
Garrett Hall with the penalty on there. He's off on the sideline. He knew it. You got to watch your emotions when you're close to the sideline. You want to just give that little extra push.
Man, it looks like Dave Paul is taking names out there.
Jerry Parrish, Coach Jerry Parrish down there on the bench consoling Garrett. Said, hey, you made the play, here we go, next play.
Well, first down still. Ball on the, let's see, they're going to put it on the 30, it looks like. And the head referee is over talking to the coaching staff, and now the ball is being moved. And it should be the automatic first, and let's see where they'll end up. They're going to place it at the 41-yard line of the Vikings. Or of the Cougars, excuse me. They haven't gotten into Viking territory quite yet. All right, first down. 10 to go. Dykstra's got one man back there with him. It's McFadden. And that's who gets it. Oh, no.
Oh.
Fake.
Yeah, thank God forward pass.
Yeah.
I'm guessing right now 44 is sitting on the bench for the rest of the game. I don't know if he was booted. Yeah, he's being consoled right now, and he's I think he's done.
Second and 10 for the Cougars. Uh-oh, ball juggled. Dykstra grabs it, though, and gets the completed pass and into Viking territory with a good catch and yards after.
That
was, well, number
30. Alex.
30.
Yeah, Alex, 5'7", 170, wide receiver with some speed. He caught that ball and he was gone.
Man, he moves it into the Viking territory at the 35-yard line. First down, Cougars. And Dykstra wants to go deep. He's got one man down there, and that was some excellent deep pass defense.
You're throwing in the double coverage. You've really got to toss that ball and get it over the defensive backs.
That was intended for Elijah McGee. And Elijah can jump. Another sophomore out there for Coach Keel and staff. Yeah, we got a, looks like time out
by Coach Keel.
Yep. Did we get the other coaches for CK? You ran down the lineup for North. The assistants under Mark Keel, Justin Breen, Eric Schwett, Hugh McInnes, Noah Garjul, Howard McDonald, and Zach Brown. Volunteers, Zach Collett, Chris Fields, Derek Foster, David Johnson, Will Morris, and then Noah Roddenhurst, who, as we found out last week, is Kitty Campagna's next-door neighbor.
Oh.
And Noah was nice enough to help carry up some of the equipment last week up those never-ending stairs at Silverdale Stadium.
Oh, that's a workout.
Bremerton up 21-17.
Second half, third quarter,
And Olympic 21.
3-1-6 over Bainbridge.
Clahalia 12. So it's North Mason, Clahalia?
Yeah.
13 for North Mason, 12 for Clahalia. Ooh, that's a close one there. Okay, here we go. Dykstra pulls it down. Nobody to pass to. He's still looking, and he's going to be dropped for a loss. Uh-oh, we got another flag after the play.
Face mask.
Two 10:36, and boy, oh boy, that's going to hurt. That's going to move the ball forward when North Kitsap did such a nice job on defense.
Nice pursuit by a host of defensive linemen. Got to get rid of that ball. Should be an automatic first down again.
Personal foul, face mask. Second down. And that will move Central Kitsap down the field.
Those two huge penalties against North on this drive. And it keeps the drive alive for CK, and it still gives them this chance.
So it's going to be second down, ball on the 23-yard line. Or no, the 28. Man in motion, and he gets it. Going to see if he can turn the corner. Oh, he does. In fact, he's still on his feet. It's going to be a touchdown, I believe. There it is. There's a signal for the Derricus Wellborn. Wow.
We talked about tonight,
Man.
CK getting around the edge.
Yeah,
Key
man.
blocks by the wide receivers there. And once you're around the edge, you've got nothing but green.
Yeah, that was just he was tight roping it down that sideline there. But again, it all started with that blocking there to let him turn that corner.
We don't give enough props to downfield blocking, but that's
Oh,
huge.
man, it is big, big time, all right. So that's 6. Let's see if the Cougs can make the PAT. High snap, but it's good.
We've got a game.
Oh, boy. And I believe that was that Tyler Tubbs kicking it?
Looked like a different kicker than
Yeah.
on the kickoff.
Yeah.
Because the kickoffs for CK tonight have not been that strong. They're not going deep.
So we have 10 minutes, 20 seconds left to play here in the game in regulation. And it's now a 5-point lead for the Vikings, 19-14. And CK pretty much did what they had to. Marching downfield, but man, just 2 major penalties against North.
those are huge.
And both these teams are pretty solid, but especially this second half, there's been a lot more penalties than we have seen in the first half.
We've seen some games on our broadcast with a lot of penalties.
Yeah, that's for sure. And these guys, they're like all heart, of course, on both sides, but you cannot give up that yardage, especially that last one where they had the quarterback stop back deep behind the line of scrimmage.
And sometimes you don't mean to grab the face mask. It's just a natural thing where you're just trying to tackle the guy, and all of a sudden your hand's in the face mask.
Yep. And again, kind of a short pickup, picked up off the hop. Look at how nice job that time, picking that one up.
Not an effective kick.
Well,
There's no height, no distance, and the kid just grabbed the ball on the run, and that's where you pick up your speed. Yep. Yep.
So the Vikings get it up to close to midfield. They're still in their own territory at the 46-yard line.
Yeah, that's great field position by North right now.
North still on top, but this time it's only by 5 points. Handoff. Yeah, making a few yards on that is Dak Solis right up the middle that time. Susu makes a tackle for the Cougs. Second down and 7 now. 3 yards picked up on that one.
If you can get on your first down run 3 to 4 yards, that's really, really effective.
Here we go, Dom.
Well, if you get 3 4-yarders, you got a first down.
Number 8. Oh, wait.
Okay, Blackmore looking around. Hand off to Solis, and he makes some running room there. First down for North Kitsap.
That's a quick keeper. You're handing the ball. He's already through the line when he gets the ball, and a huge hole created by the North line.
First down 10. Vikings on the GOTW 45.
Zach has 21 carries for
131
yards.
So he's starting to rack up that yardage. Get a couple hundred each game. You get close to that 2,000. In fact, you do get that 2,000. Okay, first down for the Vikings. Pitch out to Solis. He's coming around this car. Oh, that was a tackle. Wow.
Number 30, Christian Barr with the tackle. Solis, he's just got the forward momentum, and when he's hitting people, he's actually taking them to the ground and gaining another 2 to 3 yards when he's being tackled.
Ball is going to be placed at the 27. That'll give them about 2 yards they need to make for a first down. Blackmore there, under center. He spent most of this night under center. And there's a handoff to Dax. He breaks that first line, and he takes it closer to the goal line and brought down that time by Dominic Telemark.
Boy,
well, North is moving the sticks.
he's the real deal. I haven't seen a running back like this in a long time.
We got a combination of speed and power.
156 for Dax tonight on 21 carries.
And what did he have in the first half? 40?
40 yards.
He's a second half runner. Okay, first down, goal to go for the Vikings. Sauce has got it again, and he is in the end zone for 6 for North Kids. Well,
Knee was down. Knee was down.
Oh, did not quite make it. Oh, it looked like he was in there, but yep, the knee hit the ground just before.
That reminds me of the running back from CK years ago, Howie McDonald.
Huh. That's a name from the past,
Yeah,
I remember.
He's one of the assistant coaches now for CK.
All righty, so it's a second down and goal to go. The ball is just in between the first and second yard marker.
Over, you guys.
Hand off to Solis, and this time he's in standing up.
Yeah, he wasn't even touched. That's
Man, that front line is
that was
looking good.
wide open there.
So North Kitsap puts another 6 on the board. We won't call it 7 yet.
25 carries, 166 yards.
Here's
Wow.
Salas, getting close to that 200-yarder.
Yeah.
So North will try to put that PAT on the board here. Uh-oh, bad snap, ball on the ground, and that's going to do it for that. A lot of 6s tonight for
That's 3
North
of them, isn't it?
Kitsap. Yeah. Actually, I think it's 4. 25 for the Vikings. They had one good PAT. I think at one point it was 18. And then that was when they put the one good one in to make
That
it
was
19.
yeah.
So the Vikings got a little bit of a cushion, 25 for them, 14 for Central Kitsap. And probably most importantly for the Cougars, only 6 minutes and 39 seconds left to play.
Yeah, you have to run the offense, no huddle offense, get the ball downfield, an occasional run.
Now, one good thing is they play that no huddle.
Yep.
They know how to do that. So Elijah McGee back there for Central Kitsap, along with Jaquarius Conley. They're about their own 10-yard line. And, North Kitsap's kicker coming on. Elkington.
Louis Elkington to kick off for the Vikings. Jacarius Conley.
Okay. Elkington will do the kicking. And that one will go to about the 17-yard line, picked up by McGee, and he brings that out beyond the 30, 32-yard.
That's an effective kickoff because it's hitting right into an area where the receiver's not going to catch a ball, and it drops, hits the ground. It's almost like a dead ball. You got to pick it up.
And it's not round, Dave, so you never really know what direction
so
that ball's going to go.
Which means
once it hits the ground.
North special teams can get on them real fast.
Yes. Well, 32-yard line is where the Cougars are going to start out this run. And they need to put some points on the board. They're down 25-14 to the Vikings. And we got a new quarterback out there. Oh, ball is tipped and almost picked off by the Vikings, but the new quarterback was Angelus Davila, the senior.
Yeah, got to get some air in that ball.
And not sure exactly why the staff decided to put Davila out there instead of Dykstra.
Dykstra.
Okay. Davila back there with one man behind him, puts McGee in motion. And McGee, look out.
Number 35 of North, Tyler Sloman. There's that name again.
And McGee didn't even get a chance to get near that corner to try to turn it. Man, I'll tell you, there are some fast defensive players out there.
There he was. It's like, I'm in the backfield. I think I'm going to get this guy.
Yeah. Tyler's a junior. And we have a timeout.
Timeout by CK.
Third down for them, Dave, and they've got to go about 15, 16 yards to make a first down, and there are 6 minutes on the clock.
And it seems like the clock's moving faster when you're behind.
Yeah, definitely. And both coaches, but especially Central, not afraid to use those timeouts. I like to see that.
Got to get a good play in. Got to make sure it works.
Well, let's thank again the KitsapSun.com/GOTW and Peninsula Subaru. They have amazing service. Of course, we all know they're in Gorst, and that's pretty close to the ferry, pretty close to the bridge, and closed on Sundays for family days. Subarus, Husqvarnas, Triumph motorcycles. And again, thanks to the Dionis family and people at Peninsula Subaru. Okay, this is a big one.
Dykstra's back.
Dykstra's back in, and he had an open
It was
receiver, but could
wide
not get it to
open.
him. It was intended for Tristan McWhite, and overthrew him. So 4th down, and the Viking defense has held Central Kitsap.
70 sacks. 2 by Westby, 2 by Brooks.
Josh Stackhouse back to receive the punt. From Caleb Woods.
Oh, yeah, he puts it down. I thought he was thinking about running. And that ball is grounded by Austin McMines. And the kicker, Caleb Webb.
Smart play on that. You know, you look up and you go, gosh, should I run? No, I can still run and kick. But that's an option you have.
And I guess that's another good point, for that style of kicking.
I'm watching Coach Dave Snyder of North Kitsap, who's a phenomenal track coach. He's got a great program. He's also a high school girls JV coach. And the guy's just full of energy. He walks the sidelines. He's just so animated.
Oh, look out. Close to midfield for the Vikings, Dax Solis. He's getting close to that 200 yards.
And 40 yards at halftime.
I know. Bad. And again, the way he's making those yards, that requires a lot of effort by his blockers up front. And like you said, those ends. The ends have been doing a pretty nice job of blocking when they go to the outside.
And when you got thighs like that can move, it's hard to stop.
Clock is ticking, 5:20 left to go in the game. North Kitsap on their own 48, pitch back, and one block is missed, and North's going to pick up a few yards on that.
Caleb Wood with the tackle. Nice pursuit by Caleb.
Let's see how many they are going to give him. They'll move it out to, actually into CK territory, and they'll place it on the 46.
Okay, gain of 5 yards. Now he's up to 184 yards.
.430 and counting.
And the clock is moving.
At this point, I don't know how many timeouts that CK has left.
CK's defense has been on the field a lot this second. Fumble.
Oh, ball is on the ground, but quickly fallen on that time by Andrew Blackmore.
That was close.
That was. And it's now 4 minutes on the clock. 3rd down for the Vikings, but I'm sure they're happy to spend as much time as possible.
I would love to find out the time of possession in the second half for North and CK.
They're using every second. Blackmore at quarterback, and he's looking at that back judge there, waiting for him to hold up that hand for the 5-second mark before he does anything. So they're using every second. Clock is continuing to tick, and I do not know if Coach Keel has any more timeouts left or not, or maybe they may be ready to concede.
They haven't decided if they're going to punt.
4th down.
Well, they're taking their time. They're
Oh,
probably
yeah.
going to call a timeout. Coach Weibel's just sitting right next to the line.
2:55.
See you guys later.
Probably at 2 seconds.
Alrighty. And again, thanks to George Edgar for giving us those stats and especially keeping up with Dax Solis. There's the timeout, Dave.
Timeout North. Yep.
So again, took that down to about as low as they could get. Well, happy to have you with us here live. And if you want to see the game in video replay, it will be on BKAT on the 23rd of September at noon. That's a Saturday. And it will be on again on the 25th, Monday at 9:30 at night. We are West Sound TV, a local nonprofit organization whose mission is to produce, promote, and help to develop local community television, and we have had a pretty good TV show tonight.
This has been one of the games on the schedule that was kind of looked at and go, this could be a really, really good game. And North in the end, boy, they're tough.
And next Friday on the live game will be the Bremerton High School Knights hosting the Olympic High Trojans.
Could Bremerton be 2-0 by next week?
Well, they were leading with George left over Wilson. Oh, that's a pretty solid punt. Yeah, out of bounds, but pretty close to the goal line. They're going to mark it on the 3-yard line.
That was close to hitting number 3 of CK in the back of the foot.
And again, you know, if that would have happened, all North had to do was fall on it. And then the game probably would have been over. 2:43 here left in the fourth.
That's a great punt. Ball goes out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
You know, over the years, we've seen some good kickers, but this year it seems like they've really put an emphasis on punters. And they've found some good ones, getting it high. And if you got a fast special teams, that'll give them time to get down on the receiver. And Dykstra completes the pass out to about the 25-yard line.
That's a great route run. Go to a spot, turn, throw. It's there right in the gut. Turns and goes.
That was Conley.
Yep.
So it was enough for a first down. Moved the sticks and the ball on the 25.
When you have Conley on the team for CK, he's a threat every time he touches the ball.
Handoff up through the middle, and McFadden with it, but yeah, they don't have time if they want to try to get back into it to do much running.
No, you try to fool, but it didn't fool North.
Pick up a 4 on that, 2nd down and 6. And up in the air, it's caught. Oh, look out. Nice little move there by Conley. Picked up an extra couple of yards on that.
It just reminds me of somebody on the, well, he's not on the Seahawks anymore. Jermaine Curse.
Oh,
catching the ball, turn, going, gets hit.
I'm bummed out about that, too. I always like Curse. Even when he was playing for the UW.
Yeah, kind of sad.
Okay. And again, well, they had to stop the clock to move. Oh, ball is on the ground. And I believe they're signaling that CK keeps a hold of it, but there's under 1:30 left to go.
Yeah, that was a timing play. The man in motion. It was almost caught the ball himself.
Yeah, I've seen that a little too often so far, where the man in motion goes in front of the quarterback, and they try to do that handoff. New QB out there, and he throws the intercept. That should do it for the Vikings, and we're going to get a horse collar, I think, on that one, Dave.
Either a horse collar or a face mask, because that ball was tipped 2 or 3 times.
Nice job there by the North Kitsap defense. That was number 94 out there.
That pass was kind of a lame duck pass.
Yeah, they had to do something, and I don't even have a 16 on my Central Kitsap roster.
Yeah, they picked up the flag.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
No penalty. Man.
This is where North just takes a knee, a couple plays, and this game is done.
Under a minute, 57.9. North has it on their own 47-yard line.
Well,
Oh, there, look at that. The old victory formation out there for the Vikings, and it draws a flag.
how do you get a flag on a kneel?
False start. Legal motion on the Vikings. Moving back 5, but I don't think it will matter.
Coach Weibel is just, well, he's laughing right now about the flag.
Well, it looks like North Kitsap wants to defend their title from last year, Dave. Last year's Olympic League winner, and they beat last week Bainbridge 42-81, and they're going to go down with the W here. Of course, neither of those games are league games, but they're looking pretty good.
This win could be something bigger than what they thought, because they really didn't play that well last week with Bainbridge. Bainbridge scored on them, so that was kind of a worrisome thing. But stopping CK tonight, this is a big win for North. It's not a bad loss for CK. It kind of puts a measurement on them. They're still very good.
And CK, especially their defensive effort in that first half, was in control. And did not, though, go for the full game. North Kitsap coming back big, especially Mr. Dak Solis in the second half. And that's going to do it as the clock ticks down here at Paulsbo's North Kitsap Viking Stadium, and the Vikings coming away with a 25-14 win over Central Kitsap, and good play by both sides out there. A good game tonight.
It's a great game at the North Kitsap field. We had perfect weather for the field. Nothing, nobody fallen. No major injuries. We hope by the one kid, but
yeah, Taylor Jackson wrapped up his ankle, but hopefully it's not too bad.
yeah, we don't want injuries.
Well, again, thanks to the kitsapsun.com/GOTW Game of the Week. That's where you can see the live stream on mostly Friday night games, but we got, I think, 1 or 2 Thursdays coming up, too.
No more doubleheaders.
Oh, thank goodness. Skitty and I both thank the Central Kitsap District for that.
That was some late nights.
Oh, they were. Well, what a good game. Played well by both sides, but North Kitsap came on in that second half. Dak Solis, I don't know if he got to the 200 mark, but
he had 186.
186, 40 in the first half. That would be 146 in the second half. So the North Kitsap Vikings getting ready to defend their Olympic League title next week. Well, thanks to the Sun, thanks to Peninsula Subaru for sponsoring it on the Sun. And thanks to our great cameraman, Spencer Anderson, also running the computer. And thank you, Dave. Good to see you here. I hope you enjoyed the game.
Love games like that. I love Friday nights.
Friday Night Lights, all right. Well, I'm the doctor, Doc Parr, for West Sound TV, saying stay tuned. We will see you soon.